Good morning, everybody. I hope you're all doing well and got to enjoy some time outside yesterday. I know we did once Emily and I got our schoolwork done for the day. I did get a couple questions yesterday about the journals, so I want to take a minute to clarify that first. So once you open up the Google Doc, in the directions it tells you to pick 2 of the journal topics to submit for your weekly journal assignments. There are 5. One for every day, but you pick 2. Just like when we were in the classroom, I let you choose which journals I graded. I don't want you to feel like you have to do all 5. You could have done them all yesterday, or you could have done them yesterday, which some people did. It was really at your own pace for the week. The only one that was day dependent was today's, when you were basing it off of the poem that I'll read at the end of the video. So for journals, when you open up the Google Doc, the directions say to pick 2. You don't have to do all 5. I will not grade all 5. I'm only going to grade 2. Okay. To help with the Odyssey, I want to go over 2 literary terms with you really quick. Because the novel or the story is written in verse, which means poetic form. And a lot of times that form just throws people off a little bit. So there are 2 terms that'll help you with this. The first is called enjambment, and the next is end stop. So enjambment is when you have a line of verse and there's no punctuation at the end, you just keep reading like you would a book. You don't do line, stop, line, stop, line, stop, because that breakup in your fluency is going to hinder your comprehension. So if there's no punctuation at the end of the line, it is called enjambment, and you just keep reading like you would a book. Opposite of that is end stop, which you get to the end of the line, there's a mark of punctuation, you stop. Okay? So no punctuation, enjambment, keep reading just like you would a book. End stop, there is punctuation, you take a pause. It's just a little thing that, without a doubt, every year, once we get to a novel in verse or a story in verse, people start getting all choppy with their reading fluences, okay? So if there's no punctuation, just keep on reading it, all right? Before I get to my poem of the day for National Poetry Month, I do want to remind you guys I will be on Google Meet from 10 to 11 today. If you want to pop in and say hello, if you have any specific questions I can help you with. My goal is to get last week's assignments all returned back to you tomorrow. Okay, so I'll be working on those probably this afternoon, tonight, and tomorrow morning. I'm about halfway through now, so it shouldn't take me long. But I'll get those back to you tomorrow before your Thursday assignment is due. But you do not have to pop in for the whole hour. If you just want to say hi and scoot back out to do your work or whatever you have to do at home, that's fine. If you want to stay, you can stay. I will be on from 10 to 11, and I'll post the code with this video in your Google announcement this morning. Okay? So hopefully I'll see some of you there. So today's poem is by Nikki Giovanni in her poetry collection called A Good Cry. I got this book last year, and it's quickly becoming one of my favorite collections of poetry. So this is called A Poem for Joanne, All the Time. It's usually cold in winter. Things rest. People go to West Indies to bathe in the sun. The fish in my pond go deep and don't come back until spring. But spring blooms everything, greens and reds, and lots of babies. And I have to be very careful backing out of my garage to not hurt kittens or squirrels who have only recently been born. They all like the summer, and so do I, sitting on my deck grilling, having a glass of cheap champagne, listening to jazz that's as old as I am, smiling at the flowers. Then autumn sneaks up on us. I watch the trees wrap around themselves, the flowers fold back into the seeds. All the little animals find places to sleep for the coming winter. But I'm lucky. Friendship doesn't have a season. Joanne is there smiling no matter what weather. She is there wishing me well, no matter what season. Friendship is all the time. I'm so glad she's my friend. So that's today's poem, A Poem for Joanne by Nikki Giovanni. This is the one when I post the PDF of, if you're going to do Tuesday's journal assignment, this is the one I want you to model it after. And you'll see what I mean with the clear stanzas in it if you choose this for your journal assignment. So I hope I'll see some of you guys at the 10 o'clock Google Meet. If not, maybe I'll see you at Thursday's Google Meet. But if you need anything, let me know. You can reach out to me, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.